Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a little chit chat video. Gonna keep this short because I was having kind of anxiety about filming this, but I just really wanted to talk about this because it's something that really resonates with me. So what are we gonna talk about today? The fear of being seen. Well, I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. You're afraid of being seen, but I think it's way deeper than that. I think it's more like the fear of your own power, the fear to show up as your most authentic self, because we've all been lied to. There's been a great lie that has been told that we're not good enough, we're not pretty enough, we're not smart enough, we're not cool enough. I don't know who told this lie. I personally have been told this lie. I was bullied when I was younger in school. I feel like that school environment is very does things to a lot of people. Kids can go crazy, but not only kids, teachers. I was bullied by teachers, and I think that's the most shocking one because they're supposed to be the people we go to for support, and they were bullying. They were bullying us. And so I have found myself bullying myself and beating myself for not being what I'm expected to be or what I want to be. And the question is, why do you want to be that? Why do you want to be acceptable for everybody else? Is everyone else living the life you're living? Is everyone else waking up to the circumstances you're waking up to? Why? Why do you compare yourself? I think all of that ties into the fear of being seen. Okay. So we all have dreams and aspirations. We all were born with higher purposes. That's what I believe. And it doesn't really have to be anything big. Waking up every day and doing something is just you serving your purpose for the day. And sometimes we don't want to do anything. I find myself waking up sometimes, not recently, but I've found myself waking up depressed, and just simple things as going to school. I'm too afraid to be seen because I look at myself in the mirror and I just can't just can't deal. It's really tough out here. I think people have only ever presented themselves as the most perfect beings, and I do believe we were designed perfectly and we were created beautifully, just like everything on earth and earth as a whole. But as humans, we're a little bit more complicated than that. We need to give ourselves some grace because it's so not easy to show up every day your most authentic self when there's so many lies and deceitful things in this world. I know a lot of people looked up to P. Diddy and wanted to be like him in the sense of music and dominance in that industry, and just for him to come out as being what he is, I feel like when I heard about that, that really shocked me to my core. And at that time too, I was dealing with a cult. Wow, I know guys, this world is scary. I'm like, thank God I'm just like freshly coming out of my home. I've been out my house, like I've traveled quite a bit by myself. So I thought I had some confidence in myself to start at a new school. But it was kind of a shock to me that I would have ran into this cult. And what they did was they tried to, as all cults do, they tried to take my fears and make it me. They tried, because you have fearful thoughts and all those hateful thoughts that you have that kind of accumulated in you from like all your experiences, but those thoughts are not you. They're not you. And these people, they tried to make them me. They prayed anxiety over me and depression, and that was like kind of like their source of being, and they tried to relate it all to God. It was crazy. They almost made me think I didn't know who God was. Like almost 20 years of my life down the drain. Everything I've been fighting for, everything I believed in, none of it mattered. That's how bad it was. And so I had to fight for what I was. I had to fight for what I am. And I can say I conquered it. I conquered them all. You need to break everything. Break everything that's telling you you're not unstoppable, because none of it's true. None of it's true. Like, come on. Come on. Do you know how incredibly miraculous it is to be born on this earth? You were chosen to be here. All the amazing things that you could have ever thought about is here right now. And we are genetically made up to pursue everything we want to pursue and have everything we want to have. So that fear of being seen is just bullshit. It's rubbish. It's rubbish, okay? Social media, okay? I think a lot of people put themselves on social media, and a lot of people are scared to put themselves on social media because there's a lot of negativity in that, like, whole, platform that's just on our phones. But this is nothing big at all. I've gotten hate comments, right? And I never thought I would get hate comments I did. I was scared of getting hate comments, but I did. And I actually almost cried. I was like, wow, these people are so mean. But then I remembered Beyonce gets hate comments. Everyone gets hate comments. That just means you're doing something that they could never do. Everyone is a perception of everyone. Like, we're all the same people and we're all living kind of different lives, but the same life. Like, people are afraid. Everyone's afraid. You coming out of your shell, no matter what it is you're doing, that's going to shock people, and it's going to make them look into themselves. If they're hateful people, they're going to want to hate on you. But if they're kind people, they're kind to themselves, they'll be kind to you, and they will take what you're doing and put it into their lives. I believe we're all changing the world just each time, every day. Every day, everything we do is affecting the energy that's around us and what we're bringing into our lives. That's another thing. So this fear of being seen, at the end of the day, it's just fear. And fear is never, never, ever good to have, because it's going to block a lot of your blessings. I believe thoughts create our emotions, and then they create our realities. So be aware of the thoughts you're having, guys. The only way you can tell the kind of thoughts you're having is from your emotions and your feelings. I've dealt with anxiety, so I know how it can feel, panic attacks and all of that. Just take a breath. Take a deep breath. Go into nature. Nature is the best place to be because there's no one there. It's just you and the trees. And yeah, guys, you just need to come out of your shell. You need to be happy. You just need to be happy. That's what even the Bible says. If you believe in God, I believe in God. And I believe everything was created beautifully and designed perfectly. And so whatever you want to do, just do it, because there's a reason it was put there. And there's a reason, like right now I'm making this video and I'm having so much like anxiety, kind of. I don't know if you can tell because I'm trying to like go through it really quickly. But I wanted to make this video, and I feel like if it's going to touch someone out there, I don't know if it will, because I don't really get any views. Yes. Okay, another thing, be weird. Oh my God. When I was growing up and in high school and all of that, I feel like there were cliques, there were the popular girls, there were the bad like bitches club. And I was like, damn, are none of these people like me? Am I the only one that feels like awkward and weird a lot of the time? No, everyone feels that way. You just need to be yourself, and the right people that are meant for you are going to come to you. If you're feeling awkward and kind of like you're hating yourself in the way you are around a certain group of people, don't be around those people. Do not be around those people. Cut them loose. It doesn't matter if, and also don't feel bad for taking priority in yourself, because you deserve to feel good. You deserve to feel love. That's the only way you can beat any type of fear and any type of bad love. Say, I love me. Look into the mirror and say, I love myself. I love everything I am. I love who I am becoming, and I love who I have been. Because everything you're doing is all because of the little girl you were when you were first born. Everything, or boy, everything you are, it was, you were created that way. And over the years, trauma and drama has stopped us or has taken away the light. But we are still that same light. Don't ever be fooled. That was my TED Talk, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I honestly feel way better after doing that because I wanted to do it and I did it. That's how it feels to do something you've always wanted to do. So this is your challenge, guys. Do what you want to do and just be brave, be bold. Don't give a fuck, because who's living your life? They're not living your life for you. Are they paying your bills? They're not. So they can just go fuck themselves. I got really aggressive there, but it is what it is, okay? So love you guys. Bye.